What's going on, guys? Matt here from Become Elite, and welcome to another 2-Minute Tuesday. So today I want to share with you just a little bit of my personal philosophy when it comes to work ethic, procrastination, and just kind of life in general. This goes without saying, but I'm not trying to tell you that you must think like this or that you must do exactly what I do in order to achieve goals. There's many successful people, much more successful than I am, that probably think very differently. This is just something that's really helped me stay productive in some of the most stressful and hectic times of my life, and I thought that it might help a few of you guys out there. So without further ado, let's put the time on the screen and let's get started. So the main idea behind this way of thinking is to do first what you've been putting off or avoiding to do. To do the thing that sucks first. Now, this ideology has completely taken over my life to the point where it even affects how I eat my dinner. Let me try to explain. Every single morning when I wake up, I compile a list of things I need to do. Just a simple to-do list, probably no different than many of you do or other people do during their day. The difference is that most people or most self-help books recommend to start with these simple tasks to gain momentum and build up to the biggest task at the end of the day. Now, the problem with that, I believe, is that you end up spending your best time, your best effort when you're most focused on these tiny menial tasks that really don't matter that much. To me, it just feels like it's a fake productive day. And it just feels like another form of procrastination. What I do is I take that to-do list of the 20 things or however many things are on the list, and I ask myself, if I could just accomplish one thing, what is the most important thing on this list that's gonna help my life the most? I then focus my entire day around completing that task. I tell myself that if I just accomplish this one thing, it will be a productive day. I don't need to accomplish anything else but this one thing. If I can accomplish this one thing and other stuff, that's even a better day. But all I am focused on is accomplishing that one thing. For me, in my life right now, that one thing is usually getting in a workout, getting a training session, yoga, stretching, doing something for my body to help me as a professional soccer player. It's also the thing on the list that requires the most amount of physical effort, the thing that really is going to suck. Even though I enjoy it, it does take a lot of effort to get out there and to do this thing. Then I come back, I'm tired, I'm sore, my body's beat up, and I look at my list again and I say, now what would suck right now to do? Which of these activities is gonna take a lot of effort but it's gonna help me in my life the most? And usually that entails creating a YouTube video, filming, editing, doing some sort to help my business of Become Elite. And this process just repeats over and over again until I end my day with the easiest and simplest of the tasks. Now, I already know what you're thinking, like, Matt, your hardest part of your day is working out and making a YouTube video. You have a very easy life, and that's 100% true. But I got to this point in my life, I got to this point where I've made those things my career by implementing this ideology into my life constantly. I was once in your exact shoes where I was in college or high school, and I had to balance this life of school, of my team trainings, of my team workouts, of my own individual weightlifting, of my own individual trainings, of homework, of tests, of finals, and a part-time job. I had to balance all of that. And not to mention also still trying to have a fun social life. But I would still implement this idea of doing what sucks first in order to alleviate stress later on. I also found that I was able to get so much into my day, that I was able to cram in all these things that most people say they just don't have time for. And weirdly enough, it's ingrained so much into my mind now after these years and years of thinking and acting like this, that when I sit down for dinner, that do what sucks first mentality is still there. I look down at my plate and I ask myself, what would suck to eat right now? And usually it's the veggies. So I eat the vegetables and I don't move on to the next course of my meal until I'm done with the vegetables. And then I have the rice, and then I have the chicken, and I save the fruit or that favorite thing on the plate for the very end. And don't do that. Like, I'm messed up for thinking that way, but I can't get it out of my head. Anyway, that's a very weird 2-Minute Tuesday about how my mind works and what's really helped me in my life. You might be thinking that this is stupid and this is crazy and you don't want to implement it at all, and that's perfectly fine. Do what helps you. But this is what's helped me, and I'm sure it might help a few of you out there. So that's it for the video. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. How'd I do on time?